So I'm going to ask you to stop scrolling and consider this perspective. Consider God's perspective. You're looking down on the earth. You see all these people partying. They don't care about you. Sure, some of them pray, but they only pray whenever they want something from you. But they continue doing what they're doing. They're partying. They're doing all that. But then you look over here. And while everybody else is doing that, you see this person over here. And you see that person is weak. You see that person is tempted to join them. But instead they look and they say, I'm going to spend time with God instead. I want to spend time with you. I know I'm tempted to go out there, but I want to spend time with you because I love you more. This person that's praying, they may fall, but they get back up and they try again. That's who you're going to walk with. The one who seeks you, who wants you. I don't think people understand. God has emotions. He has feelings. His are perfect. Where do you think we get our emotions from? In fact, where do you think that we get the desire for relationship? Where do you think that we get our feelings hurt if somebody is using us? We only have that because it comes from God. And God's emotions are all displayed throughout Scripture. I want you to listen and feel God's emotions right here. I remember how eager you were to please me as a young bride long ago. How you loved me and followed me even through the barren wilderness. In those days, Israel was holy to the Lord, the first of his children. All who harmed his people were declared guilty, and disaster fell on them. I, the Lord, have spoken. Listen to this right here now. God says, what did your ancestors find wrong with me that led them to stray so far from me? They worship worthless idols, only to become worthless themselves. They did not ask, where is the Lord who brought us safely out of Egypt? Now, obviously, God knows the answer. Nothing is wrong with him at all. He's perfect. But you know how it is when you're in a relationship and the person leaves you and you're like, what did you find wrong with me? What's so wrong with me? God's not insecure at all, but you don't have to be insecure to get your feelings hurt when somebody uses you and does you wrong. You don't think God goes there? Listen to this. In Ezekiel, he says that she lusted after lovers with genitals as large as donkeys, in whose emission, which can be translated as sperm, was that like horses. So God decided to use the analogy of how earthly women lust after dudes with large genitals and a lot of sperm flow in cheating on their significant other. He chose to use that analogy to paint a picture of how it was when a nation cheats on him. Which brings me back to this. From God's perspective, you look down, you see a people partaking in all types of things that's against you. They don't care about you. They only care about you when they want something. But then you see that person that's spending time with you. They could be doing that, but they choose to spend time with you. That's who you're going to show favor towards. And that's who you're going to walk with. So think about that on your day-to-day. Hit follow for more. It's a week until the deadline. If you struggle with being bold for the faith, you want to learn how to counteract arguments from atheists, Black Hebrew Israelites, Muslims, and more, click the link in my story or bio to join this month's class.